Hey guys, Sam here from Ecommerce.com, and today you're going to learn these 4 huge e-commerce mistakes that beginners make. These 4 mistakes are super common and I don't hear a lot of people talking about them, so I'm going to teach you. The first mistake is not getting enough reviews for your store. If you are just starting your store, you should be focusing on sales, but you should also be focusing on the things you can do to improve your store and get more sales. Getting high quality reviews on your website is one of the best things you can do for your product pages and your website to get more sales. I've seen this firsthand where fresh stores that don't have any reviews get 10 reviews on their store and then boom, their conversion rate increases. I'm also not talking about just reviews, like text reviews. I'm talking about what's called user-generated content. This is where you get your customers to leave a photo or a video alongside their review. This is really good for your store, guys, because all this new traffic will then look at that page and see who's actually buying the product. Because, if you're in a niche, you have a brand store in a niche, then there's a good chance there's a lot of similarities between all your customers. So they can see other people similar to them that love the same things, probably the niche, whatever it's in, buying and using your products and then raving about it. It's just awesome. So it's just fantastic for building social proof on your site and then showing people how awesome your products are. The second mistake is not setting up email marketing flows. This is a super easy way to basically get free sales. It's so easy and very few people do this. They leave this to last. It's crazy, guys. A lot of beginners will spend all their money on paid ads and trying to get new customers in when they have a whole list of all these old customers that they can send emails basically for free to get them to come back and purchase again. Every customer you get, guys, is a new customer in your database of all those emails, and you can just send them any email you want to get them to come back. And there are a ton of different email strategies you can use on your store with those customers. You can send emails to someone right after they purchased. You can send emails they get right after they receive the product, asking for a review. You can send regular emails every week, every month, just adding value and building the relationship. You can send emails for big holiday sales, like Black Friday, Christmas, different days of the year. And you can have other emails that are sent out periodically, maybe 3 to 6 months after they've purchased, to try and, they're called win-back emails, winning them back into your store to get them to purchase for a second, third, fourth time. There's so much potential here, guys, and really, it is so cheap. Think about it, you only have to pay for your email marketing software like Klaviyo. You've already spent all that time and money to convert them the first time with your paid ads or whatever traffic source you're using. You might as well just set up some email flows to get them to come back and maximize that customer lifetime value. And guys, this is how you really make your store profitable. Increasing the customer lifetime value. It's super important. I say this all the time, but guys, I have a big video on increasing the customer lifetime value for your store. I recommend checking it out. I'll put a link in the description. It tells you how to calculate this metric as well as how to improve it. Okay guys, the third mistake is spending way too much time researching and not enough time doing and learning on the fly. And guys, I hate to say it, but I see this with a lot of you guys that are subscribed to my channel. A lot of you contact me, we have a brief chat, and I see this a lot. You get caught up in taking all these courses and the learning, and you don't spend enough time doing and implementing what you've learned. Guys, if you want to learn quicker and more effectively, you need to implement in order to learn. Because you're going to learn much more quickly when your money is on the line. When you're testing and you're seeing the results, good or bad. I think a lot of beginners also think that they can just copy whatever strategy I recommend here on my channel and it's going to work every single time on their store. And if it doesn't work, they blame me or they blame the videos or the strategy and they say, this doesn't work, Sam doesn't know what he's talking about. When really, guys, that's not how it works. It doesn't work like that. There's no cookie cutter, pick this up and use it on your store and it's going to work every single time. What you need to do, guys, and really listen to what I'm about to say, you need to listen to what I'm teaching you and then think about how you can apply that to your own store in your own way. This doesn't mean that every single strategy I recommend, you need to make it really creative and do something weird and wacky. No, I'm not saying that. But some stuff here is going to work well for you and some isn't. The reason is because your customers are different from another store's customers and your product is different. You really need to test, try out the strategies, see what works and take the good bits, focus on that, remove the bad stuff. It's a process, guys. And this is what we call thinking like an e-commerce marketer. You need to learn how to take action implement these strategies, see how they work, see the results, take the good, focus on that, and then take away the bad and pause that sort of stuff. And guys, you're not gonna learn this by just watching these videos and sitting there on your butt. You're gonna learn this by actually doing and implementing. So guys, that's why I stress, make sure you actually apply what you're learning here. Like honestly, you can get a successful store set up within a month. Don't just sit on your butt and just spend all your time doing all these courses and researching and all that sort of stuff. So guys, if you are taking 6 months or more to launch your first store, then really something is really wrong. Move fast, guys. And guys, I also know for those of you that are manufacturing your own products, you're sourcing them overseas and you're importing them and running prototypes and that sort of thing, that does take time. I'll give you that. But don't use it as an excuse to procrastinate. I've seen that several times before where people go, oh, the manufacturer's taking a long time, so I'm just gonna sit on my butt and do nothing. No, guys, take action, move fast, and focus on the things that you can do. So guys, I think a big reason that people do this is potentially because they're scared to fail. Maybe this is you. You've got some money saved up, maybe you're working a job at the same time, maybe you're studying, but if you realize that if you don't take any action, you're not gonna fail. Because there's also a whole ego attached to this and all that sort of stuff. You gotta overcome that, guys, and realize that if you don't try, you're never going to learn, and you don't wanna be here in 2 years, 3 years, still in the same place you are now, when you could have grown this store, quit that job, and focus on this full time and build an awesome e-commerce empire. The fourth mistake is giving up before seeing results. Keep testing, guys, keep trying, and don't give up until you're very, very certain that your store isn't going to work. But guys, really, if you follow through, like my free course, Product Page Mastery, or if you've gone through my videos, you'll understand how much I emphasize the importance of really talking to your customers and understanding them before you sell them something. If you follow that process, you're not gonna waste all this money on paid ads and realize, oh, no one wants this product. So at the same time though, you need to learn when to quit. And this is much harder to do, but don't quit after just spending $100 on Facebook ads and go, oh, no one wants my products, I'm just gonna stop and go back to my job, or I'm gonna find a new product or something like that. No, don't give up so quickly, because you gotta keep working at this, keep testing things, keep trialing, and only then will you start to see the results and get that feedback from those customers. And I don't just mean feedback verbally, but if you get sales, that's customers saying, yeah, I want this product, I want this. And maybe it's not profitable yet, but you're proving that there is a need there, that people do want this. And you just gotta learn how to optimize your ads, optimize your pages and the language you use, your copy, your buying process, but really, that's the makings of a successful store. Guys, I made this mistake myself, giving up too early with my first store. I made a store, a really basic store, selling candy, selling lollies is what we call it here in Australia. And I gave up after 2 sales because I couldn't crack Google Shopping. It was far too expensive, the ad spend. I didn't know how to optimize it. Now, things are totally different now, but back then I couldn't get it to work. It wasn't until later that one of my marketing clients, this was a long time ago as well, said to me, Sam, do you want to have a go at my Google Shopping campaigns? And I was like, okay, let's give it a go. And it was then that I learned and how to optimize them and all that sort of stuff. And now, shopping campaigns are super easy for me. As you can see, all my videos on this channel, it's one of my biggest skills. That same client, I'm still working on his store years and years later, and he's doing about 500K a month in sales across his store, mostly because of my help, that I helped him scale up that ads account. It's mental, guys. And honestly, when he came to me and asked me for help on his Google Shopping campaigns, I could have said, oh, I couldn't get this to work before, so I'm just not gonna even try right now. But I didn't. I said, yep, let me give it a go. Let me really focus and spend all the time I have every single day learning this thing inside and out so I can optimize it. And I did it. And now he's got a hugely successful store. If I gave up, I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am now, right now, with all my clients and our own e-commerce store as well. Honestly, guys, don't give up. Keep working at it, keep learning, take action, and you'll see the results. Trust me. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content just like this one, hit the subscribe button. And if you have any feedback at all, any questions, leave them in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys in every single one of my videos in the comments section. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.